Morning. I want to go over some details on your new columbarium to kind of make it easier for you once you receive it. One of the main things that we need to be able to do is remove the columbarium safely from its shipping skid. This unit has been bolted in 4 places, 1 at each corner. The bolt is coming up through the bottom. In order to take the bolts out, you're going to have to remove the tile. So I'd like to show you how to do that. On the key side of the columbarium, we're going to unlock the top rail with 2 gold keys. And once that's done, you can slide the roof back. And out. Okay? To remove the tile, you simply take and slide the tile up and out. The crossbar then can be lifted out of place. The next tile can be brought up and out, and so on until you reach the bottom. It would be best if you remove 30 tile from the large side and 30 tile from the back side prior to moving the columbarium. Now, for safety's sake, you're never going to want to put your hand inside of the gap created once the tile's been slid up. There is an opportunity there to hurt yourself, so you want to be aware of that and avoid putting your hand actually underneath the tile. Always try and stay above, like so. Now, to unlock the opposite side of the columbarium, you want to take the top and pull it forward, which will expose the top rail or the latching rail on the opposite side. Now, once the 30 tile from the 2 large sides of the columbarium have been removed, it will lighten up the unit. At that point, you can kind of shimmy this, and it's been unbolted. You can shimmy it across the pallet. That's why we have the hardboard on there, the plywood on there, so that it can be shimmied off of the pallet. If you needed to move it farther, you can use a 3/8 round rod as a roller underneath. You can place it underneath the unit and kind of slide it on those rods, and that would work just fine. The most important thing to know is that if you need to get something underneath here, you never want to pry on any of the black extrusions. That could damage the unit quite easily. Now, once the columbarium has been put into position, you're going to want to look for gaps along the bottom and apply some shims of some sort to fill those gaps, because we would never want to force the framework to conform to the concrete. You want to keep the framework just as flat and level as possible, which is why its location should be as flat and level as possible. Generally, the columbarium is mounted to the concrete using only 4 locations. You can use up to 6, but the center ones you probably don't want to tighten up very much, because again, we don't want to distort the frame. Using a rotary hammer, there's holes in the frame that would allow you to quite simply drill through and then place a sleeve anchor of about 5 inches long into the hole, setting it in the concrete then. The hole should be large enough for a sleeve anchor, a 3/8 diameter internal, and then a 1/2 inch sleeve. After the framework has all been mounted and you're happy with it, all we have to do is replace all the tile that you've removed and get ready to lock it up again, and you should be all set.